What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Art of War stream. It's good to be back. I've been on stream in a couple days, and you know what? I've been itching for another Siegler Smack. And today,
talking nonsense.
Talking nonsense. Today we got some new Death Guard stuff. I'm trying what I think to be a more consistent style approach than the Mortarion style. Just because I think Mortarion's a bit all in, I want to try some more shooting variations of Death Guard. So we're trying out a dual Plague Company army with the Inexorable, which is the shooting one, and the Ferryman, which is the aura management one. So real cool, exciting stuff. Mr. Siegs, what do you got for us?
So I am bringing back the Lord of Mars himself. Mars is back. Stygies played a lot with it. I don't think it's great in a Death Guard meta, so we're bringing back all the firepower. This time we got Lash Chickens, we got the Ferromite Cannons.
I'm always getting shot.
I'm going to be shooting all these Death Guard nasties off the board as soon as possible.
Awesome.
So that's very exciting for me. And you know, this is actually a pretty cool mission. We're playing priority targets here. So there's 5 objectives. 2 of them were moved. Well, all 4 of them were moved, and 1 in each are deployment zones, which is the easy one for the mission secondary, and then 2 were moved in midfield to be a bit closer to that center point. So very interesting battle over the middle of the table in this game.
Definitely. So I chose that one, priority target. It's pretty much an auto pick. Everyone picks in this one.
Yep.
Then I also chose domination. Not too bad in a 5 objective mission, and my army wants to control that middle field. And then I chose spread the signets, which is a Death Guard secondary. Basically, I do actions on objectives and spread the plague around and gain points every time I do it.
Yeah, and then on the other hand, I went for priority targets. As Nick said, it's automatic. Went for engage on all fronts instead of domination. It's just tricky once Nick gets all his bodies in the middle of the table. And then, and I want to try and pull these Death Guard apart. Then I went for While We Stand, We Fight. I got Call, the big unit of Last Cannon Iron Striders, as well as the Terex Pattern Assault Drill.
Yeah,
so stuff that's not really that, Nick doesn't want to immediately try and shoot it or can't. So
some tough cookies, there you go.
Yeah, I'm going to do my best.
Well, before we get too deep into the game, let's talk a minute and talk about our sponsors. There's Warpfire Minis, a store here in Ocala, Florida. They do a standard 15% off all Games Workshop products, and they do a really cool minis trade-in program. So you can take whatever junky, crappy minis you have from like 1994, or maybe like some new unboxed stuff that you've just been sitting in your closet because you don't want to do anything with it. You can take a picture of it, they'll give you a quote for what it's worth in store credit, usually about half value, and then you ship it off to them, they'll credit your account, and then you can get whatever new minis you like shipped directly to your house, and it stacks that 15% off. I've used it, I traded in so much stuff, I no longer pay for 40K. It's great.
Next up, we have Big Bear 3D, our wonderful terrain sponsor. You combine the wonderful aesthetics of sci-fi terrain with tournament format and tournament-built tables. So each of us has designed a table. This one is a mix of my personal table, the Pro Tabletop one, and Nick's Nova table. So we're mix and matching pieces, and you can get them unbuilt, unpainted, make it your own hobby project, or you can get them fully built and painted and look gorgeous just like this.
Mm-hmm. We also have Table War. Table War is an awesome mat sponsor. They bring these cool neoprene mats. They have 6x4s, which you can then get a custom battle board around, or they do the 5x44 ones. They come in all kinds of different colors and shapes, space, grass, desert, water, whatever you want. And they're nick-proof. I've spilled so many times, no one even knows. You can't even tell. It's on camera.
If you don't want to get those new mat sizes, head over to 3D6 Wargaming. You can create this wonderful battle border, get sponsors on there, rules. You can get all sorts of different things written out, like army pictures and things like the Mechanicus symbol. Really cool, not Nick's face. Or you can also get these wonderful objective mats. So make sure there's no mystery when you're pre-measuring to objectives. It's built around that 40mm poker chip and then 3 inches around the outside.
And that brings us to Obey Alliance, which is an esports team that's trying to test the viability of 40K as a streamable esport. So basically they're testing that viability through us. The more likes and subscribes and shares and follows and all that fun stuff you give us, the more they're like, oh, people are interested in watching 40K, and the more 40K grows into the esports scene where we get all kinds of really cool stuff. So help us grow this hobby with you.
And one more announcement, coming up this weekend we have the Las Vegas Open. The Art of War team is participating, Art of War Down Under as well, and we got Brad Chester and TJ Lanigan also playing from another house. So a lot of Art of War content this weekend. Our first game is going to be the Necrons, My Necrons, led by the Silent King against Mark Perry's Slaanesh Demons. That's Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And then on Sunday is the finals matchup, and we are going to also be hosting that.
Very
Hoping one of our
exciting.
lists make it.
Both of our lists.
That's impossible.
All right, everyone. Let's go over that overhead and just start going through our deployments.
All right.
So I have a pretty classic Death Guard set up, nice and deployed behind this L-shaped ruin. I deployed 10 Poxwalkers here. Just kind of, Siegs could skirt to the side and shoot them, but then I can retaliate. I got the unit of 10 Blight Lords dead center ready to just march up the table. 2 units of Death Shrouds. Nice on the flank, on the center. One can go this way, one can go that way. Blow-Drone with Flamers, Lord of Contagion. And I like that the Death Shrouds have the bodyguard rule here, so they can give me some protection against sneaks and snipers. Then I got my Contenter with the Volkite blasters here. 2 Plagueburst crawlers with the las cannons. Over here on the far side, I got 2 more bloat drones, one with flamers and then one with the flush mower, both behind this ruin, not touching it, so they're behind out of line of sight. And then finally, I put 2 Poxwalker squads into outflank, taking me from 5 to 4 command points, which is not great, but I really want to do some screening with them later on.
All right. On the other hand, for the Adeptus Mechanicus, I am deployed with my Cerberus Raiders up front, ready to pre-game move forward, get me engaged in all front points if I go first. Otherwise, they're going to move behind these ruins and be as safe as possible. Then I have the Terex Drill with the 10 Fulgurite Priests inside, 3 Scorpius Disintegrators with the Pheramite Cannons, which I'm trying out in this new Death Guard meta. Usually you take the Belarus Energy Cannons for that indirect, but I went with the higher strength, higher damage profile this time. Then I have 5 Las Cannon Iron Striders, the Manipulus, who has Divinations of the Magos, 5 Rangers back there going to hold down this objective, and the Lord of Mars himself, Belisarius Call. He's kind of on the outskirts of the deployment just because I deploy my army such that if Nick gets first turn, he's not doing any damage to my key units. And then in reserve, we have 2 units of Vanguard and 2 units of Corpus Scari Priests ready to come down and destroy Nick's army.
That's awesome. All right. You ready, Mr. Siegs?
I think this is a matchup where both of us want to go second.
Because we're both deployed behind the wall. All right.
Who's going to get...
Oh, yeah.
That's a 6, not a 6.
Oh, we rolled the Lord Fire! We're both trying to lose this roll off right here.
Why is that a thing?
Oh, we got a 1! More than a 1! We did it! We lost the roll off!
All right, good luck.
Mr. Siegs.
Man. All right. There's double 6s. So
Yeah.
I'm going to gain a command point here. Going to roll for my Canicles. This is going to be Shroud Sum. This is going to be the Mars Canicle for +1 strength on my heavy weapons. All right.
All right. Let's go. Yep.
Let's see what we want to do here. So I can do damage to these Poxwalkers if I want to, but that means sacrificing some of my key units. So I think I'm just going to come up here and draw Nick's firepower out with my pre-game move. And then the other unit, just go for max engage this turn. Nick has 2 units of Poxwalkers in reserve. I don't want them coming in and touching these objectives.
Whoopsies.
Okay. Big non-body magic. So I actually might not move them up there then, because you only have 1. All right. That's really the side where the Corpus Scari are going to come down. So I think I'll save these horses for the next turn. Okie doke. All right. So Divination of the Magos going to pop off the exploding 6s. These ones, I'm going to just set it up so the sergeant's going to hide over here, touch the forest.
Get that nice cover. So you're not worried about getting blasted off into space over here, like Team Rocket?
No, I mean, I'm trying to hide as much as possible behind these 2 pieces.
Yeah.
So that you have to come on a nice little angle to try and shoot me.
I might be able to get you through like some cracks, but we'll see. We will see.
But I mean, the crack goes this way, so I'm happy if you... I want you to come out here to shoot them. All right. I might actually have to go a little bit farther. Yeah, might as well advance them. So I'm going to just come inside the forest.
Nice. Really making it annoying for me.
Yep, I don't think they're going to survive, so there's no point in touching the objective. I'm just going to get the engaged in all front points here and go ahead and do a little shooting. All right. Kill a couple Poxwalkers, make that unit smaller, or try and get some shots off on the Dreadnought here. The drill is just going to shuffle up into the middle of this piece of terrain. Be right
Look
next
at
to
that
the wall.
drill. That's going to be a wowie stand for quite some time.
It is going to stand. The Rangers are going to come out and touch the objective.
Did drills even stand?
All right. The Cerberus Raiders are going to hide up here, ready to move out the next turn. And then I'm just going to shuffle the Scorpius tanks behind the ruin.
Very conservative turn by Mr. Siegs.
Yep. Going to wait for Nick to step out onto objectives so that I don't, for no reason, lose a bunch of stuff.
That ain't me.
So he'll come up this way.
This is why we both wanted to go second, so I'm real happy. I'll do nothing as long as Siegs does nothing. That's basically what I'm saying.
I do have reserves, though, so Nick, if Nick doesn't screen them, I could do some real damage.
Yeah, I did. The reason I outflanked the Poxwalkers was because I wanted to, if I had gone first, hedge my bets so I could use them as outflanking screens. But because I didn't go first, can't use that tactic.
All right, just try and shoot some Poxwalkers here. Mm-hmm. Here's the Sergeant. Hits.
Can they shoot if they advance?
They actually didn't need to advance just to get over there.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was going to go farther, but
okay.
it didn't actually. They moved 12 inches with 10 inches on the forest. So 1 hit there on the Sergeant, and then 3 hits on the other weapon. All right, 2 wounds there, and the Sergeant pistol wounds as well. So here's the pistol, just different damage.
Only half yellow pains.
Yeah, it's 2 damage.
I feel
so you
that.
get.
Okay.
And then here's the 2 regular saves.
These are just 1 damage? I have no
Yeah.
armor.
Okay, yeah. There's 7 up saves.
Okay, it's 2 more down.
All right. All right, I intentionally kept everything else hidden. So onto you.
That's it. All right.
I get 2 points for engaging all fronts.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to do it.
They make it?
Yeah, they're where they need to be.
I mean, the middle's right there. The whole unit has to clear it. Okay. Engaging all fronts. All right.
They're dead.
Okay, I just want them to be where they gotta be.
Yeah.
All right, so then we have I started my command phase, see if I gain command points with the Tallyman's rule. Tallied! So we gain 2 CP right now instead of just 1, up to 6. And we are going to nominate some units for, we have a lot of stuff to do in the command phase. We're going to nominate some units for our +1 hit with the Tallyman. I'm going to pick Mr. Dreadnought over here. I think he's going to have something to say about these ponies.
And what does that give you?
That's going to give me +1 to hit, and then because he's a core unit, and that's what I'm selecting. And then all core units within 6 inches will also have exploding 6s to their shooting. So then that's not the Player's Cross, unfortunately.
Is it just core?
Core, but the Dreadnought is core. So then we are going to do. Do I want to increase my aura ranges? I don't think so. Now would be the time, but Sieg's chilling, so I'm just going to chill. Everyone's going to chill. I think that's just going to about do it. The only thing to consider is if the Electric Priests want to get out and charge, they could basically get out to there. They could declare a long charge, but I'll have a Foul Blight spawn in position to block that, so that's not happening.
Is he right in the middle of that bubble?
He's in the middle. He's off the side right here, but he can move.
Okay.
So we're going to start off by just advancing these Blight Lord Terminators. 1 whole inch. Well,
Powerful one. Do you have the character for +1 movement?
not in this army, so we are just going to truffle shuffle away around.
And what's the goal here with these Terminators? Because that's a low advance.
Yeah, I wanted to get a higher advance and really start to threaten the center.
Is
It
it
wasn't
CP
worth the
reroll?
CP.
No.
I have a lot of CP to spend later in the game.
On damage?
On damage and increasing my auras and manipulating that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to maintain some CP discipline right now while I can.
So is this the case where you draw me out with the Blight Lords and keep the anti-tank behind?
Yep, so I'm trying to basically get Siegs to expose his firepower.
Because those Terminators will hold 2 objectives the next turn.
Yeah.
If I don't do anything about them.
I want him to expose his firepower so that way he brings them out, hurts the Terminators, probably doesn't kill the Terminators, but then I can rebuttal with just all my anti-tank coming out from behind the wall. These Poxwalkers, honestly, they just kind of want to chill as well.
I'm not going to try and advance them. 'Cause
No.
You do have domination.
They could screen, actually. I should probably screen. I should.
Nah.
Nah.
We've never seen you scream.
It's not really.
Don't start now,
It's
Nick.
not my MO, but I'm going to pretend that I should do it. This is literally why I deployed them.
Do you want to put them at max coherency just in case you lose a model?
I'm fine. I am fine. Thank you. Appreciate the offer.
All right.
So Siegs could come in over here right now. Oh, you can't come in my deployment zone.
Not in your deployment zone.
So we're good. If Siegs wants to outflank, he's outflanking over here. His Poxwalkers, I don't care. Over here, I think both bloat drones are just going to truffle shuffle. Put the combat one a little bit closer forward.
They're gonna go tag that objective.
No, I don't want to expose myself. You took a nothing turn. I'm going to respond by doing a nothing turn. I'm going to basically make it so like if you want to do something, you got to come on my turf and make some plays happen. Expose yourself. Let's advance these. Let's get the Foul Blight Spawn up there. He needs to be dead front and center.
No, let my priest charge in there.
No. Everyone's covered. We are good to go, even with just 6 inches. Okay. Now let's get these Death Shrouds going. They're going to go 7 inches? No, 8 inches. I love that everyone moves 5 now. It's really so much better. I think we can be a little aggressive here. I think we can... If we're going to expose Blight Lords, we might as well expose some Death Shrouds. And if they're 9 inches off with the Electro Priests, he's not really going to get many. I don't think he's going to any shoot me, so we're all right there.
Yeah, I'll just measure out the 30. So 30 will put me right there. So I'm going to put the die there. And then 9 away from that. It's right here. Oops, sorry.
Oh, Seeks.
It's right here.
Oh, Nick.
So I don't think I'd be able to get too many shooting there. It'd be like the very front row, so maybe like 4 or 5 models.
Okay.
Which is still a decent amount of fire, but not really worth trying to kill. I'm not really going to kill more than 1 Blight Lord there.
No.
Have to get lucky.
Tallyman's just going to meander. The Dreadnought's going to obliterate these ponies. Just make sure I can see him. I can see him.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorcerer, I think, is going to hop back a little bit, stay within the range of the Plaguebear's Claws, but I don't have to screen the outflank right
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Bloat Drone's chilling. I think these Death Shrouds are going to sneak up and get into the nook of this ruin right here. They're just walking, so they're going to spread the sickness in a second, which is going to get me 3 points.
They're going to take D3 mortals or 4 up it.
Maybe I want a character to do it right now. No, they can... I think now I can roll a 4 up. I got time to do this one. I'm never going to make that one, so I have an extra turn. So we'll just roll a 4 up. We didn't.
Okay.
We didn't spread any sickness. Very sad about it. But we're going to use this to get the Lord of Contagion very far forward.
There, he gets the 6 on the advance.
And he can't be shot as long as he's within 3 inches of these guys. So he's going to be in range to threaten some objectives next turn. This Bloat Drone...
Is he in range of the Foul Blight Spawn?
Is this guy?
Yeah,
No,
the Lord of
but
Contagion.
I don't think you're charging him.
Okay.
Because 9 inches
Just double checking.
would be here, and you have to go a long ways around. I just don't think it's happening. This Bloat Drone's going to come forward. Let's get these Plaguebear's Crawlers something to do.
Just stick him out for me.
Stick them out.
Stick 'em out.
It's a little suicidal, nothing too crazy. All right, so I think that's good for now. Seed could outflank the Electro Priest over here, shoot the drone, but at that point I can respond pretty well. And then, or you could do stuff over here. Either way, I'm pretty happy.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
All right.
Psychic?
Psychics. We will start with the
What are you
little
thinking here?
Plague Caster. We're going to do -1 to hit onto... I'm thinking the big Blight Lord unit. I don't want that to get shot. It's going to get shot.
That does fail.
That's okay.
Worth a CP?
No, because there's tons of other targets. You would just shoot Death Shrouds anyway.
Yeah.
So that's that. And then we could do Smite, or we could do increasing our aura range, or our contagion range. We'll increase our contagion range off of these guys, just in case.
And which contagion ability do they have besides the -1
I don't
toughness?
remember if it's a 5 or a 6. I'll have to check that in just a second. They would right now just have -1 toughness.
Okay. But you could use a
I
strat.
could use a strat to give them into other contagions. So I'm just checking right now to see what the casting value is of it. It is a 6. So that failed as well. Sad psychic phase for the Death Guard, but I think I'll be alright.
No perils.
No perils. All right, let's start off with Mr. Dreadnought into Mr. Ponies.
Okay.
We got 16 shots. This is the Volkite Blaster Contemptor. It's going to be hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s from my...
-1 to hit from the forest?
-1 hit from the forest, yes. It's actually not re-rolling 1s. My Lord of Contagion is in here, but that's okay.
So just hitting on 3s then?
Hitting on 2s still, just not re-rolling the 1s.
How is it hitting on 2s?
The Tallyman gave it +1 to hit.
Yeah, but it hits on 3s.
Oh, sorry, hits on 3s when we're in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
forest. That's what you're saying.
It doesn't hit on, it's not a relic contemptor.
Yes, so that's a 3s. But exploding 6s. So 2
Those
more
are
hits.
additional hits.
These are strength 6.
So wounding on 2s because I'm T3.
Yep. Very nice.
And the AP on this?
AP nothing. So
It doesn't benefit from the AP1?
It is, but the AP one's over there right
Oh, it's over there. Okay.
now.
So,
I didn't spend CP
and
on
do you ignore cover?
it. It does not ignore cover.
Does not ignore cover. So 3 up. Fail 2, so 1 pony goes down.
Yep, 2 damage each. Also 2 mortal wounds from the 6s to wound. So
Okay,
that's
so
after.
still,
So yeah,
one
just-
guy's down at
and
1
one
wound.
guy's down to 1 because that's what happens now.
Yep. I'll put that on this guy.
Okay.
What else are you thinking here?
I'm thinking we're going to give these Plague Burst Crawlers something to do. So 2 entry pig cannons and a Rot Hail gun will go over here. And then we'll get started with the mortar.
And they have line of sight?
This has line of sight right now.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, I can see this guy, no problem.
Okay.
I can see his sword. So Rot Hail gun first, 2 entry cannons here, and then the mortar will go. I think we want to get started on these chickens.
Okay.
That's going to just be a
Do you want to spend the strat?
Now would be the time, but I don't think so. I don't really want to spend my CP
It
on
feels
that.
bad when you roll one shot,
Yeah.
another shot.
So here's the Rot Hail gun, trying to pick up that easy.
-1 to hit.
Yep. 1 hit. Plague weapon. Still doesn't wound. 2 las cannon type
What's the strength
things.
on it?
Strength 5.
Okay. Yeah.
1 hit. Reroll 1s. 1 wound AP4.
6 up in. Nope.
Nope. Obliterate that guy.
Cool. Thank you.
And then here's the mortar into chickens. 3 shots. 3s to hit. 2 hits. Strength 8 will be 3s to wound, rerolling 1s. Just 1 AP2.
Okay.
2
Fail.
damage.
All right, so down to 4.
Yep.
I'll just put on a back one.
Next Plague Burst Crawl will do the same thing. He can see your sword. So we'll start with the last cannons. Both miss. I think so. Like that to that.
I don't think you can.
Okay, then I will just stop shooting it. Here's the mortar. 6 shots. That's nice. Let's get some chicken here. 3 hits. All right, 3s to wound, rerolling 1s. I just want to kill a chicken. Rerolling 1s will be 2 wounds, AP2.
Okay.
No orb fires. That's a dead chicken. Does he go boom boom?
Could spend a CP here,
You
but
could.
not going to. Okay.
Nice. Taking 2 last cannons off the table. I like it.
Could have went for a 5-up reroll just to keep the chicken alive and then heal it back, but I think my CP are better spent on doing absolute as much damage as possible.
This bullet drone is Lin 12. I'm just going to check to see if he can see you.
Cool.
I actually cannot.
Yeah, I think he's
he's
tried to
pretty
tuck him like
tucked.
that.
So that's unfortunate, but I don't think 1 pony in the middle of nowhere is going to be anything more than an engage point. So that's going to be it for me.
He's good on morale.
He's good on morale.
So that's nice. I can get him. I can potentially get a nice 3 points here on engage because of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right.
So Siegs, you're going to go up to 11 CP.
Yep.
Nice. You're going to score just a 5 on primary. No big deal. And for secondaries.
So this is going to be a 2, and this is going to be Shroud Psalm.
Okay. For
Thank you, Paul.
secondaries, I didn't spread the sickness successfully.
No
No
domination.
domination. And then the last one I chose.
Priority.
Priority targets.
So
I got 3 for priority.
We'll put yourselves down for
priority.
that. Don't think there's any way we don't get max on priority targets. And that's why it's such a silly secondary. All right, I think that's all good. So let's go on to command phase stuff. Exploding 6s from the Manipulus. And
What you thinking right now?
I think I just go for the damage. Because the Plague Burst Crawlers will eventually just whittle me down. And one good turn of Nick rolling high number of shots there.
And this is the turn I failed the spell. It's not going to get easier.
Yep. So I think I actually shuffle this way. And there's no advance in charge here, right?
No.
Okay. So I think I'm going to go this way. Yeah, he's going to tag the ruin.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to come up there. I just need to get them out of the way for... And everything has like crazy amount of range, right? The Plague Burst Crawlers.
Yeah,
this
I
guy.
mean, it's like 36 to 40.
Yeah, so wherever I am back here, it doesn't matter.
No, especially if I can move and shoot.
Okay. And then the Blight Lords have 24-inch range. They're just going to get it. I'm going to try and do as much damage into them as possible.
Makes sense to me.
Okay.
We're going to see just how tough this Death Guard army is.
All right. Manipulus Man will come into here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will send this tank around the backside. So he's going to have to go this way, so he has a couple more models. And probably have to send the tanks the other way if I want to really go fully into the Blight Lords. But I think I'll just try and whittle down the Blight Lords and try and also kill some of these Death Shrouds. Just kill as many Terminators so they're not gigantic bricks. This tank, come back here. It'll be able to shoot down the angle. There, and then this tank will come into this spot right over here. All right, and he'll tag the ruin. Belisarius Call is going to advance. Why not? Rolls a 3, so moves up here, and he will easily get within 6 of all those units. That's good. I'm on my home objective. I have my Cerberus Raiders set up for anti-charge shenanigans. We'll just be 1.1 away. Frankly, it doesn't matter. You won't be able to charge me next turn anyway, because you move so slow. What do we got here, John? Nothing? Okay. So just shuffle these ponies around, actually, so that potentially the drill can get closer to this other objective. All right. So that's good. This Cerberus Raider Sergeant is just going to move around 10 inches. Just get me engage points. Potentially charge into these Poxwalkers. And what else do I need here? We got the reserves, which could come in. And frankly, I think I need to just do as much damage as possible. So we're going to bring the first unit in.
Mm-hmm. What are you thinking?
Could come up there, but I really want to get those engage points because I'm going to only have so many turns. Mm-hmm. So let's see where I can place my
What
models.
does 30 inches look like?
So 18, I can very easily get models in range of the unit. But if Nick pulls from the sides, I'm going to not have range to a lot of stuff, which is why I'm setting up these Blight Lords and Poxwalkers to be shot up. All right. I can give myself the blow drone over here. Okay. So I'm going to just try and be wholly within this half over here. And it's right there.
Yep.
So I should have plenty of space to put them in.
Yeah, you'll be fine for engage. It's a question of how many you're going to be able to shoot.
Yep. I want to set up basically half the unit to shoot towards the Blowtron. I think this other half will be farther up. But let's see what we can manage here. So I want to force Nick to pull away this model so I can potentially shoot this Lord of Contagion.
He's not doing anything.
Oh no, the protection comes from the back there.
Yeah,
not
he's
the
got
buttons. Okay.
the
Yeah.
the Death Shrouds are the bodyguards, and the Death Shrouds are behind the wall.
So this guy will touch that objective because why not? They're gonna get murdered anyway. And I might as well keep myself in the forest, so I force Nick to charge out this way
Yeah.
and bring his models out into the open. So these two guys, honestly, not going to get too many there. So I think I'm going to put most of the unit trying to shoot at this Blight Hall, blow drone. Okay.
Just make sure you're wholly within 6. I don't. It's not going to be the full unit, so just figure out how many it is.
6 is up here, so I can actually go 4 ranks deep.
Yep.
Cool. And then these guys might struggle to do anything besides shoot up this way. So I think we'll just keep them back here.
Okay. And then those ones on the
'Cause-
far side close to me, they have line of sight around the ruin? Because I'm not touching the ruin yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Draw that way.
Sure.
Oop. So that's all good. Okie doke. Now let's try and do the damage.
All right.
I
let's
am
do
gonna
it.
unload. It has been a while since the Mars list was here, so let's see. I have to be very careful with what I shoot at because I set up those priests over there to mostly kill the Blowtron. I'm not as worried about Nick pulling the models from that side. So let's go with the tank that has the least amount of line of sight.
Yep. This
Which is
right
this
here.
guy?
He's pretty much just shooting this Death Shroud.
Okay. He's going to put the small shots here.
Yep.
And then the big shots into the Death Shrouds.
Okay.
All right. So here we go on the. Might as well do the Faramite cannon.
Sure.
Because it's the flat 3 damage one first. Here we go.
Oh, not good start, but see if the...
Full rerolls.
All right,
Full
3 hits.
Straight.
T.
9.
All right,
with
T5,
plus 1.
2 wounds. I have a
AP
1-up armor and cover.
AP3.
AP3 will be a 4-up either way. Make 1 fail, 1's 2 damage, because I reduce it
Yep.
by 1. All right. 1 Death Shroud is going to take
No
one
Plague
people.
Surgeon.
No Plague Surgeon this
Okay.
army.
And then D6 shots from the other weapon. That's going to be 4. Here we go. Rerolling 1 of those, and that's an additional hit. Winning on 3s. It's going to be 4.
Nice. These are only AP...
AP2.
AP2, so I have a 3-up save from this. Failed 2, though. So first one was going to kill that guy.
Yeah, and then the second one is 1 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 damage to the next one. Easy enough.
All right. And then the small shots. 6, 9. Rerolling from Mr. Belisarius' call. 1 miss, but 1 additional hit.
Yep.
And then 3s. Okay, there we go.
All right, Poxwalker's just going to take 6 of Fema Pains. 6 are going to go down. I have a singular Poxwalker left. Let's see. If I think if I leave this Poxwalker right here, I don't think you can draw line of sight to him.
This guy's touching the ruin, so.
I mean, like, I think this blocks. Kind of like the same way you were using the forest walls.
I mean, I have him too.
Well, Pony's not going to do it.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll go with the next one,
Uh-huh.
which is going to be this guy. He's going to shoot into, I think he'll shoot into the, how many are left here?
So this guy's 3 wounds, this guy's 2 wounds.
Okay, so we'll shoot the single damage weapon here, and then we'll shoot the 2 strong weapons here.
Okay.
Just try and whittle 1 more wound off.
Yep.
So I can shoot the stubbers in there the next turn. The next tank.
Yeah.
So here we go. 3 miss, no exploding.
5s to wound.
4s, because I have
Fours.
+1 strength.
Just 2.
Just 2. No AP.
2
Just
armor.
2 up.
Got him.
Alright. Worth a shot. The Ferromite Cannon. 3 hits. 3s. 2 saves on the Blight Lords.
All right. Double 4s is good.
And
Gotta
D6
love that
damage.
toughness on
D6
these.
shots, I mean. Here we go. Rerolls. That's 2 additional hits
Very nice.
on the Disruptor Missile. And that's going to be 4.
4 wounds, AP 2. They are lunatic models and covers, so
Cool.
3 up armor. Just 1. That'd be
D3.
1 whole damage.
Okay. And then the next tank is going to rinse and repeat.
Yep.
So, stubbers. Rerolling. No additional hits. 4s. And that's just going to be 3 saves.
Just 3 saves. All right. Loving it.
All right. And then here come the Ferromite Cannons and the Blight Lords. 2 rerolls. 2 additional hits. 5 hits total.
Almost a drop die right there. We can get a dice bet on this.
3
Stat.
invols.
3 invols. This is the Thermite Cannon into the
Ferromite Cannon, yep.
Blight Lord's Dash
Yes,
Rounds.
into the Blight Lords.
It's 4s. Gonna fail. 1's gonna kill that guy right there.
Okay. And then D6 shots. Just 1. Oh yeah, minimum 3, because you're a big unit. So reroll there. 3 hits. And 2 saves.
2 saves. Not bad.
2
3s.
threes.
Double 3s.
All right. And then we've got the las cannons. So I'm going to go ahead and pop Wrath of Mars and +1 to hit here.
It's gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Down to 8 CP.
CP. So here we go
All right.
for 8 shots.
2s rerolling 1s. You got. Oh,
No, it's not. I
twos.
didn't do the +1 to hit.
Oh, you did not. Okay.
I did +1 to wound, but that's 4 additional.
4 additional las cannon shots. That's not what you want to see. 3s to wound.
2s?
2s to wound. A lot of 1s though. A lot
4
of
ones.
1s.
I think I'm going to CP reroll 1 of those if you want to take me down.
Sure. All right. So another wound. So he's down to 7 CP.
So there we go.
It's going to be 3 mortals at the end of it. Is that right? On the 5, 6,
Yep,
6.
3 mortals. So
And 8 saves, right?
Yep.
Okay, so here's 8 invols. This could hurt a lot. I failed 4.
average.
So
That's actually
do I
not
want
hard.
to CP one of these? I don't think so. So just bring it on.
All right. So have to resolve them first.
One at a
and
time. Yep. So
Yep.
first one, we'll kill a guy. Next one, we'll kill a guy. You need to not roll 4s here, Siegs. That won't kill him.
Okay, and then he just takes the.
Then he'll die. So the 3 guys will die from shooting, and 3 mortals will kill a
No.
4th.
Yep. And you already lost 1 or
I
2.
already lost 1, so there's going to be. You've just killed 5 Blight Lords here.
All right.
This is quite a powerful turn. I think we're actually going to take this Plague Flail. I want the shooting still.
All right. I think the only thing left is this. I have the Corpuscari and this single horse. He's going to fire his shot into the Poxwalker. Hits.
No.
Wounds.
No.
2 damage.
No, the Poxwalker died.
Get him out of here. All right. So Poxwalker down, and then I'm going to spend 1 CP on the Corpuscari for AP2. And we are going to put every single shot into that.
Is that blow drum?
I think 1 guy might actually be out.
I'll just double check it for you.
Yes, that 1 dude is out. Okay. I just couldn't fit him anywhere
This
with line
guy
of
is
sight.
also out. I'll just check it. You start counting dice.
Okie doke.
All right.
So 3 shots each. 1, 2, 3, 4,
No, you got
5.
all but 1.
6, 7, 8, 9. All right, here we go.
95, 6, 95.
All right, so 1s and 2s are bad. However, 6s are 2 additional hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 additional, which brings me +1. And then
5s to wound.
5s to wounds.
I think these are just 1 damage each. I don't think 3 damage each to matter.
So we're gonna go pull the successes out now.
Yep.
4, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. Shouldn't be too much pain. It could kill me. I'd be really sad if it does. It didn't. It did 4 damage. I can live with that.
4 damage, AP2.
Oh, it's AP2?
It's AP2. I just spent the strat for that.
Well, I'll just re-roll it. Okay. Do what I rolled. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So I failed 7. I got 2 ones left.
Okay. Yep.
That's a lot different from.
Yeah, that's why I spent the strat.
Yep.
Okie doke. I think that's all good for me. I'm going to get 3 points on engaged on all fronts, get my 3 points for my priority target, and then Nick is going to gain a CP.
Do I gain another one? Let's see.
Let's roll 2d6.
Tally man? No tally today, so just 7 CP. All right, we're going to spend some right here. The question is, what are we going to do? We are going to increase our foul Blightspawn aura, I think.
Just because Nick knows you. What do you have to take morale on the
I might. I lost 5 Terminators. I'm probably leadership 9.
Yeah, I think you're leadership 9 because.
Do I want to risk on a 4 or 5, on a 5 or 6, or spend 2 CP to auto pass? I really don't want to lose any Terminators here, so I'm honestly, because I'll be below half if I fail a check. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna spend 2 CP down to 5. Keep my Terminators safe.
Because it's just rolling one, at 1.
I want to know, what would I roll? I'm a genius.
That could have been really bad.
That could have been terrible.
All right.
All right, so we are going to increase the foul Blightspawn. Oh, now I only have 5 CP. Let's see. So I could use Flash Outbreak. What's my turn going to look like? I'm going to hopefully Bloat Drone and Terminator, shoot that away, and pump every gun I have into these chickens. So we're going to give +1 to hit to the Dreadnought from the Tallyman.
Okay.
Should do some good damage in these chickens. Probably outflank some Poxwalkers either here or over either there. Basically, I wanted to screen out both sides, but apparently I only had 1 unit of Poxwalkers in reserve. Should read my list more. I guess I just push forward with the rest.
Is this the turn where you try and just get the primary points because I can't kill enough?
Yeah, this is the turn I need to make a big push. So we are gonna do the extra 6 inches on the foul Blightspawn aura.
So the Fulgurites really won't be able to get in there.
Yeah, not without dealing with some pain first. Okay. So the question is, what do I want to do? I could move forward and try to spread the 6 next and decide how I want to do that with some shooting. Spreading sickness here would be nice right now.
Just get it done before I put anything on the middle.
Yeah, we'll see how my phase pans out.
This is the time I imagine you take the D3. Just make sure it happens.
Probably, yeah, but I don't really want to take D3 Mortals either. But I think that's where we're
losing
at.
a Terminator sucks.
Foul Blightspawn is very chill. He'll be within 12 inches of this guy after a little move to flamer him out while projecting the auras.
Yep, cover that middle. About these Death Shrouds, they're going to come up.
I think we're going to actually trail back to cover here.
Okay, just only touch 1 onto the objective.
Yeah, 1 on the objective, get that cover save.
Cool.
Call it a day. These Death Shrouds, they might need to just push forward.
Go for an advance here.
Go for an advance. I really don't want to trigger these Electric Priests. I'm not going to get much shooting done out of them, but I need to start threatening these objectives. So yeah, we can go for an advance.
That does it.
11-inch advance. So the Foul Blightspawn aura basically extends to here. I need your priest to end in that when they charge, so I'm not going to get too close.
Okay, yeah, so you wouldn't be touching the objective, but just double up on the middle there.
Double up on the middle.
Makes sense to me.
Get a cover save and use these cargo containers to stay alive.
Totally.
And then we're still very much in Foul Blightspawn aura, which is great.
12 inches is brutal.
I think the bloat drones can start projecting now. So this one's going to advance. This is a flamer one, so he's going to go 16 inches. That's really far. He could go. You're not going to make that objective.
Is he just off?
But over here, you're screening.
Yep, screen the priest, because I still have 1 more unit of Corpuscari in reserve.
And the Dreadnought can pop out. Actually, yeah, Dreadnought's going to just pop out to right here.
Okay.
Play an extreme angle.
Yep.
But good line of sight to the chickens.
Okay. The Sorcerer moves up.
Sorcerer moves up. Flavor's Crawler moves down.
And Give himself multiple targets.
Lots of targets to shoot at.
Now, are you going to be able to fit the other Plague Risk Crawler,
No,
or
I think
he's
this
going
one's
to defend?
try to go this way.
Okay.
So here's 7, 8, and 9, and he can shoot cross court into the chickens that way.
Okay.
Um,
How about that Lord of Contagion?
well, that's a great question. He wants to actually get backwards to give reroll 1s to this Dreadnought. Let's see what his advance is. Or he could try to get a charge in these priests, but just doesn't seem realistic. He's going to be my plan to contaminate this objective, though, so I think he needs to
Just stay alive.
stay alive and exist for now.
He's protected.
Before we move him, let's move those death routes, because they can cop out.
Yep. So 2 on their advance.
So 7 inches here. And now that I'm giving Siegs a variety of targets, he's going to struggle to deal with all
Just
of it.
before the crater.
Just before the carbon container.
Container.
Trying to get that cover save. And then
Easily protected.
he's protected, no problem. He'll even stay within 3 of the Plague Risk Crawler in case weird stuff happens.
In case I happen to kill the 3, and then.
Yeah, just I don't want to take chances with this guy.
Yeah.
This is the combat blow drone, so he's going to get all up in here, tab that objective, and charge whatever needs to be charged if need be.
Okay.
This flamer drone.
He's going to move up and shoot the priest, I assume.
Yep. And honestly, now we might.
Bring the Poxwalkers in.
We're definitely going to bring the Poxwalkers in over here, I think, because this blow drone's got this one under control.
Okay.
Or I make you shoot this blow drone ignoring the Terminators by putting them here, because then they can't kill them.
I don't know if they're going to be able to fit over there because you can't come in my
I
deployment.
don't really
zone.
have much to do on this side. I think I am going to put them on this side, to be honest.
Just more things that can threaten that objective
Yeah,
that I
now-
don't really want to shoot at.
Yeah. Now you can't. I'm not going to touch the ruin. I'm going to be
Yeah, just right behind it.
make you work for it on these guys.
Cool.
But now this is all screened out really nicely from.
Yeah, so I have to really come at the bottom.
Right.
And next turn I have to come in with those Corpus Guard priests.
Okay. And I could go for a 9-incher into these chickens. They could full Blitzkill Overwatch me, but that if I make it, that really limits what they can.
Yeah,
shoot
if you're
at.
going to shoot them, really.
That's true. It depends how much damage I do. So I think that lines up everything. The question is who's going to spread the sickness. This was the plan. Get it done while I can now. Because if those ponies come up and contest, I can't do it for a while.
Yep.
But I think I got plenty of stuff to do on that. So I'm going to spread the sickness here. I want to shoot those Terminators, to be honest.
Okay.
So we're going to take D3 Mortals. We're going to put it onto our Foul Blight Spawn. He takes just 1. 3 left.
All right.
Because his auras will return by the time I need them in your charge phase.
Okay.
So shooting, we'll start with the things that's on choices. This blow drone is going to shoot this pony 2d6 shots. 3 whole shots. My blow drones are not jack drones. 2s to wound. 3 wounds, AP 1.
All right. I do have cover up. So I failed 2.
2. All right.
So he's down to 1.
Down to 1. All right. Let's do the Tallyman's plasma pistol at him.
Okay.
He's
Overcharge.
not going to overcharge.
Does it slay him?
He's not rerolling, so he's not that.
You want to know.
Oh, I gotta do my second phase. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
So we will do a -1 to hit. I'll put it onto the 5 Blight Lords here. Sure. Pass this time.
And the other powers.
And increase the contagion range. I don't think I really need to be honest. I could do -1 AP, but they don't have armor I care about.
Nope.
He's gonna die 100 times over. It would be if I wanted to project a bloat drone thing. They just arrived from reserve, so I can't do that. Okay, so we're not gonna increase our contagion range right now. -1 toughness doesn't matter. We'll just smite this pony.
Sure.
Which passes and
Yep.
kill the pony.
So he goes down. Last wound remaining.
Yep. I'm gonna generate a miracle dice.
All right.
All right, so let's do some shooting.
Who's gonna go first?
Let's start with the Dreadnought into the chickens. Try and do some real damage here. 6, 12,
So this is
16 shots.
16
2
shots.
Vortex Blasters. And no, not -1 to hit here, right? So it's going to be 2s to hit
No, because the dreads. Yeah, you're good.
with exploding 6s. Holy Bojangles. 5 more hits, no 1s.
All right, so what's the strength on
be
this?
6s. Strength 6.
Okay.
So,
So force to wound.
force to wound. I think I should have been a bit more aggressive with my angles here, with my auras here, but I'm a conservative player here. All right. So those are just, there was 1 6 in there, so 1 mortal.
1 mortal.
And then all that just happens.
So I fail 3 saves.
So 2 damage each is going to kill one, and then
Okay,
one's
so
gonna
it's
take
2 damage each. So does he blow up? No. Which ones does the Plague Burst Crawler have?
This Plague Burst Crawler down here has all 3 of those.
3?
This one here has all 4.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter there. So I'll just try and take the closer ones.
Yep. All right.
And then put it on the next guy.
Okay. We will do this Plague Burst Crawler here, 36, he's good. He's going to shoot that. We'll start with the 2 Entropy Cannons, and we'll do our Rod Hail Gun into those Electric Priests. So 2 Entropy Cannons on 3s, both hit, and on 3s to wound. I might use a CPU reroll here, honestly, just because I really need these chickens to stop existing. Each one is going to be a lot of damage. I'm going to go for it, because I know I'm going to have CPU later.
Okay.
So 2 go through. No 6s. So first one is D3 plus 3 damage. It'll be 6 damage to kill a chicken.
Okay. Doesn't blow up.
And then D3 plus 3 damage will 6 damage kill a chicken.
All right. And does it blow up? It's that one?
Yep.
So I think it's 3 inches.
He's going to be gone.
So I think it does him. So he's going to be down to 11.
Mm-hmm.
And then
He'll take 1.
yeah, he's down to 5.
All right. So really good.
That's pretty good with 2
killing.
shots.
Yeah, seriously. I used a CP, so I'm down to 3, but that was a good CP.
No invuls
I also
here.
got the Plague Burst Mortar. So 5 shots from that. I didn't use any strats here. 3s to hit. Strength 8.
3s to wound.
So when rerolling 1s for Plague Weapon, 3 wounds AP2.
Okay. 5 ups. So I do take.
It's 5s? Oh, it's. Yeah.
I have shots on.
Oh, you shots on. Okay, so just 2 damage.
Just 2. So down to 3.
And then the Rot Hail Gun is going to shoot these Electro Priests. 2 hits. And no, this is apparently not a Plague Weapon, so no one's there.
Okay. Still having a whole nother Plague Burst.
Another Plague Burst Crawler to go. Probably don't want to start chipping away at this because you're just going to heal it away. So we're going to do both Entropy Cannons. Well, actually, we'll hold off. I want to see how much damage to do these Electro Priests. We'll start with the Flamer from the back drone.
Sure. See if you get better than 3 shots here.
Well, it's a blast weapon this time, so.
It's a blast?
Are Flamers not blast?
No.
No, never mind. 6 shots. I don't do things.
No, they're not.
6 shots. And 6 wounds.
It's strength 6?
Straight 6. And your toughness 2.
Oh, because you have the thing.
Yeah.
So 4. Go through. 5 with Feel No Pains. It's 1 damage?
Just 1.
Okay, so
2.
2 die.
Okay.
I will go pull those models. What else you got over there?
Since these Blight Lords didn't do their thing, they're going to shoot. They can all shoot that guy in the open there, so we'll do that. Killing 2 is just right. 3, 4, 5. I really should have started here, but it's okay. I could spend 1 CP and turn them into a Plague Weapon, but that doesn't do me much good, to be honest. Just rerolls to wound. I need my CP. So we'll just roll it. 3s to hit. These are all Cunning Bolters. I did pull my Plague Flails. I didn't think I'd need them the way this match is headed. I have Exploding 6s, so 5 more hits.
And who's this on the other?
This is the Blight Lords into those Electro Priests.
Okay.
And then 3s to wound.
Decent amount of 1s and 2s.
Oh, sorry, 2s to wound. I'm sorry. Here's 4 more.
Okay.
That's 4 out of the 8 that failed.
Yeah. So that's plenty of failed saves. So let's see if I can get 5 up. Feel No Pains here. Keep guys alive. That's not bad.
That's some Sieg's Feel No Pains right there.
That was a 5. So
4?
4 more down. So that means 6 have died so far. There's 4 left.
Okay, well, my morale check's at least going to sting. Nice consolation prize. I wanted to kill these things, but it's looking less and less likely.
You could charge
see.
them.
I could. We'll see. Right now I'm getting Domination clean. I don't know if I want to mess with that. So we'll do this Plague Burst Crawler. It's going to put everything into this chicken. I'm not messing around.
Come on.
No.
Leave it. Leave my last cannons.
2 last cannons. 2 hits.
Exploding 6s?
Oh, yeah. No, it's not cool.
Not on there?
So just 1 wound. EP a lot.
6 up? Nope.
And D3 plus
Alright,
many
so
damage.
only 3 left.
He's done.
Okay.
Does he explode? No. Okay.
Oh, he could.
Okay.
Yep,
Oh,
he does. So
that's
1
those
wound.
2.
1 wound. I'm going to heal that. All
He
that.
heals too.
What?
Is he going to heal also the Manipulus?
Oh no, not the manipulus.
So he's
but
going
the
to. Yeah,
2
you can
tanks.
not mark the tank. That's fine. But
Okay.
Manipulus, I don't want to lose track of that. Because Death Guard do have ways to splash mortals throughout the game.
Cool.
Now these Terminators advanced, so unfortunately they couldn't shoot. But I would have always been able to do the 1 CP, increase my range by 6 on Plague Weapons. Neither here nor there. So do I want to charge? That's the question. It's the $1 million question. This float drone would have to kill them all and then consolidate onto the objective. But if they both charge, then I am much more likely to kill them both. And I'm going to go for it with this back one. See what I roll. 10's plenty.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, but he was screening out here. Do I care about that? I don't care about that at all. And then this guy, 7 will do it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
And just set it up so nice little consolidate could get you back towards the objective because
Yep.
my units are over here.
Exactly.
All right.
So we'll start with Mr. Flesh Mower. Vroom, 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 vroom.
If Nick charged with just the combat one, I would have
You would
Overwatched.
Overwatch, and that's why you only had 2 ones left. I didn't want to
Yep.
mess with it.
Totally.
So 3's to hit with the blow drill. Not good hits, but there's only 4 models.
There's
so
4 models. So
should mathematically get there. 2's reroll 1s, 6 wounds,
5 up pinball.
5 pinballs.
And these are 2 damage apiece.
Yep. So 4, 2 damage each.
So I have to make.
All of it twice. Don't you siegs me. You didn't siegs me.
All right.
Took a lot, but we
Do you
got
want to just pull those models for me over there?
Sure thing.
So the Corpuscari go down.
There we go. And then we're going to consolidate 3. And that'll also act as a screen for this other flamer drone who does get to activate. And he'll go 6 onto this objective as well.
Okay.
Just want to make sure if you come in 9, he's not in range, so you can go a little bit further. And if you want to shoot him this way, you can, but that's going to be a hard angle with this ruin. So there we go. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good to me. So morale is nothing.
Yep.
Ended up finishing off the Corpuscari. Spread the sickness.
I spread the sickness right over here.
Yep. Is that in-game scoring?
That's. I mean, we can put 3 points on spread the sickness and
Domination.
Domination for 3. That's gonna be it.
Okay.
What was my other one? Domination, sickness. Oh, priority targets. 3 on everything.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 on everything. You get a CP up to 7, and then
Yep.
we got to figure out your canicals.
So Shroud Sun Mars. That is Belisarius calls. Beautiful, beautiful ability to help manipulate them. Funnily, the Manipulus doesn't do that. All right, so need to try and deal. Nick is almost certainly going to get a good primary score here. However, I could go after the both Bloatrons, try and kill the other one in shooting, and just shift to the other side so that I take myself away from this Dreadnought and from the other Plague Burst Crawler. Just limit his shooting for the next turn. Try and whittle a couple more resources on the flanks down, and then still have my tanks available for the next turn. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is just try and avoid the firepower from this north side. I do want to get rid of these Poxwalkers, though, because they're infantry and could very easily spread the sickness up here. How fast did the Poxwalkers move?
The Poxwalkers move 4.
Okay, so can you advance and do spread the sickness?
No.
Okay,
it's just
so you
an
wouldn't be
action.
able to do it from them that turn. And they wouldn't be able to reach it either because you don't have +1 move. So that's not horrific. What would the priest need over here? They disembark 3, move 6, be right in front of the forest. 5 inches -2. So I would need a 7-inch charge to get into there with the Fulgurites. Potentially, not OBSEC, but put more bodies on that objective and have 2 up invuln priests out there. The worry is that he still has 5 Blight Lords, so they have plenty of shots. Let's go ahead. I think I'm going to just avoid the shooting at the top side and go from there. Nick's probably going to need to get a decent primary this turn, but
Mr. Siegs,
yes.
I think we should address something.
Sure.
There seems to be like a clerical error on my end when I was writing this list, and I made 120 points over. So I think the easiest solution is I just take a blood drone off the table.
Sure. Whichever one you want.
This one hasn't done anything.
I mean,
It's screening, so I'm just
I
gonna put these
imagine you would have done
Poxwalkers
1
here.
and 1 on each
Yeah,
side.
realistically, that's what I
So,
would do. So
Probably the
let's
best.
just
That
take
one.
this one. Okay.
Okay. That's
Sorry,
fine.
guys. That's my bad.
The single blow drone ended up killing
Mistakes
the 4.
happen. Yeah.
The single blow drone ended up killing the 4 priests,
Yeah.
Corpuscari, so
Yeah.
didn't matter.
That's all good.
Okay. So
Sorry about that, Mr.
just
Siegs.
pre-measure back here. No worries. So 9 inches, and this is your table edge.
Yeah,
So
just make sure you're not within 6 of my table edge for
Nope.
this.
those 5 Vanguard can come back here and get me points on engage, which is what I'm going to do with them. Corpuscari, you're going to come over here for sure, because Nick has very nicely. Although this is my board edge, I could bring them all the way back here, get rid of the Poxwalkers this turn, and potentially threaten this the next time. But I wouldn't get engage all front points out of them.
Yeah.
I think it's better to do the engage and bring them back over there. So I'm going to just pre-measure. Obviously going to move my army first, but want to pre-measure where my reserves are coming in. So 9 inches away from here. And I just can't come within 6 of your board edge. So that's plenty of space to put 10 Corpuscari priests. Okay, so I think that's the better play here. Just pull Nick apart in multiple directions. He really doesn't want to send things back into these areas.
Trying to go forward.
And I need the points.
He doesn't need anything.
Okay, let's go ahead and shift the army to the other side, where I'm going to try and deal with this Plague Burst Crawler and just stay away from this for a turn, so I can come back the next turn and deal with it. He hasn't spread the sickness on the middle objective, so let's just see what these Cerberus Raiders get. They get a 4. They move 6 this way. They could actually get there. And I could try and
afraid
deny.
of that advance.
Do you have the ability to stop me from leaving combat?
No, not in this army.
Not in this army? Okay, so I would still just do my normal stuff.
Yeah, you're good to go. What you thinking of shooting this turn?
I'm going to just shoot this away and try and kill that Plague Burst Crawler.
Makes sense to me.
I'm not going to get overly ambitious because I don't want to lose any more tanks.
Yeah, you took a lot of firepower last turn.
Yep.
Death Guard shooting is surprisingly real.
So to shoot this with
That wasn't even full efficiency right there.
No.
On my end.
If they end up moving 5, could make a charge into here. So I'm going to... Don't think it's worth stopping Spread the Sickness on the middle objective. I think I need to save these Cerberus Raiders for a little
They're
bit.
also important for your 15 points you're going to need at the end of the game for... Oh, no, I went second. This is great.
Yeah, I need to deny points at the end and just be annoying. So I'm going to shuffle the Fulgurites and the drill there, and I'm going to be 1.1 behind the ruin on this side. This side you can still get within an inch of. All right. The first tank is going to move down this way and just be at a very extreme angle. And then he's going to come this way.
Yep.
And Belisarius Call will move down that way. Won't be able to get range of anything. The Manipulous Man might as well advance.
Now, there is actually something that the chat wanted to point out, and that is that Mr. Nick Nanavati's Tallyman can actually roll that 7+ in both command phases.
Oh my god, this thing is so good.
So you have
Isn't it?
you roll 2 more times.
What a monster. All right. Well, I got it on turn 1.
Oh, you
so
got it,
Let's
okay.
check
Yeah.
turn 2.
This still does.
No, and then this
Yeah.
is your turn 3.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
CP region and
just
I don't
teasing.
get along, but
Just
Dice
teasing.
don't lie, folks.
you know, we tried.
All right. Both of these are going to be healed up, so I'm going to pull them away. But the Manipulous is taking his wound. And I think I'm just going to shoot. I'm going to leave this little gap here. So he's going to be at the angle with a Plague Burst Crawler. Really, I'm going to just play it safe. He's just going to stay out of the angle. Because with your 9-inch move, I don't think you can get all the way up that way.
Basically just like that.
Yeah. So just play as defensive. And this is the first Vanguard squad. It's going to come back over here and get me engaged in all front points back here.
Oh, these things are so annoying. So he's going to get a great score on engage. And I'm not doing much to stop it.
Yeah, there's no point in contesting the middle. They're just going to instantly die. But now Nick has to either dedicate firepower or, think about sending resources back there. These guys are going to come up this way.
Shooting my Poxwalkers.
I can come within. This is my board edge, so I can come within 6 of it.
No, you have to come in within an inch if you're going to be within.
Okay,
9.
yeah. Okay, so I'm going to just be right back here.
Yeah.
And this guy has guns,
This guy's guns.
so I'm going to stay at the angle where he'd have to come this way to shoot at them.
Sure.
So just farther away from me and not on the objective.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the 10 Corpuscari priests going into the backfield over there. Try and ensure I can finish off that bloat drone.
Yep.
All right, here we go. And there's no like Auspex or anything like that.
No, Death Guard are not the trixiest of factions as far as the gotcha plays. The Auspex and the heroics.
So this is the back.
But they got a lot of small tricks. I wish I showed some off last turn, but we got last turn done. We killed the chickens without much effort. The D3+3 on the entry cannons is really a game changer. In the AP4, like you hit, you wound really well with 3-1s and strength 8 base. And then you hit, which is the hard part, but it's not that hard. You basically wound, no armor, 5 damage. It's solid.
Put that guy over there. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 can shoot.
Okay?
3 are going to be out.
And I am in a forest, so That will trigger affect your Tesla, or no?
No, it was unmodified with the updated FAQ.
Jets, GW, and rules, fixins.
All right, so I think that is all good. Let's go ahead and start some shooting. So we'll start with these Vanguard back here, trying to blow away the Poxwalkers.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5. All right, no rerolls,
Nice. Just shots.
just shots.
Your strength 3 on T3? All right.
So wounding on 4s, 6s are 2 damage, so 2 are the 2 damage.
Yep. And then,
2
so
single.
these I need to roll hard, or twice. These I need to roll once. So only 3 are going to go down.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boop. Easy enough.
And we've got the first tank
Yep.
into the Plague Burst Crawler. Actually, I might as well see how much the Corpus Scari can do. So we'll spend our CP there.
Yep.
And because if they can finish, I can put everything into the Plague Burst
What
Crawler.
CP are you spending over there?
That is AP2 on them.
AP2, 7 priest trying to shoot my drone in the 4. He's only got 2
4,
wounds left, so should do
5,
it.
6, and 7.
Maybe there's a chance with the forests.
I just don't want to dedicate any extra firepower over there. I want to make sure that Plague Burst Crawler goes down.
Forests of love. Can you hear me, Seeks?
That's a nice amount of 6s.
It's the forests of love.
So 3 6s, so 6 additional.
Nice and out. Doesn't even roll well. Calls them nice. 5 to wounds, you got no wounds.
Almost no wounds.
Almost no wounds, 3 wounds. You're saying there's a chance.
There is a chance. That wasn't great.
Let me get 2 5s.
Oh, he goes down.
It's not worth it. Oh, is it worth the CP? That's my. No, there's 3 Scorpius disintegrators.
Yeah. No, I wanted to put literally every shot into the
Right,
Plague Burst
right.
Crawler.
No, it would make you split your fire annoyingly, but it's not like I'm holding the objective.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okie doke. So we'll go with the first Scorpius, everything into the Plague Burst Crawler. So we'll start with the Ferromite Cannon. Ooh, double 6, triple 6, baby!
on the thermite cannon.
Let's go.
No.
Here we go. 3s to wounds. Strength 9 with that +1 strength.
Real 5s. Let me get some 5s. Let me get some 5s. 2 go through.
right.
8 left. 8 left.
All right, so they reduced by 1 damage.
Yep.
D6, 4 shots from the Disruptor Missile. Here we go. Rerolling the 2 1s.
That's only strength 7.
4s. No, it gets +1.
Plus 1. 3 of those. Failed AP2.
AP2.
I failed 3 of them.
3d3. That's 2, 4,
Your 3s,
5.
D3s are always 3 damage.
6, 5 more.
2,
So
3, 4, 5.
down to 3.
God, that's so not real.
And then 9 shots.
Good thing Seas hasn't lined up more shots.
I can shoot at the little. This one can shoot at the
Yeah.
death shrouds, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm shooting with that guy. Reroll 1s. You're not -1, right?
No.
Okay. 2 additional hits on the stubbers. 5s. 2 saves.
2 saves. Not a fan. I'm good on
All right, you're a fan there.
fan of that.
Fan of it.
Fan of that.
Let's go with the second one. So it's not really worth splitting fire here. I just need to make sure that Plague Burst Crawler goes down.
So this is this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put all the shots there
All
because it's not like the Cognus heavy stubbers are gonna really
No.
kill Blight Lord Death Shrouds. So here's the Ferromite Cannon. 3 hits. 1 wound.
1 wound. Give me 5. No. Down to 1.
Okay. D6 shots in the Disruptor. 1 shot. Reroll from call. Hits and wounds.
Give me a 5. Got a 5.
And the 9 shots. 3, 6, 9. Rerolling from
Don't
Mr.
do
Call.
me like this, Siegs. Do not be killing me with stubbers here.
So 3 additional hits.
Don't you do me like this.
Here we go. So that's just 2.
Straight 5 almost.
Yeah, because of the +1.
2 3s. 2 5s.
All right. So last one.
Can he see anything?
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, that's
that one
I
can't.
thought that was his issue. Yeah.
The snipers are gonna have to go up here.
Yep. Oh, that's a lot of hits, though.
That was 2 additional.
Yeah,
So wound rolls. So 1 mortal and 3 saves.
3 saves. All right. Blood drone, be with me. Fails all 3.
AP2.
So
3d3. So 2.
3 4, and then 1 mortal is 5 damage to this Bloodtron. That's 5 damage for absolutely nothing. That's not what you want to see.
Okie doke. And then the entire Scorpius at it. So
You did line up that. Oh, Siegs! With the dice. The dice, is he doing it? He's wrestling. He's wrestling. Is he going to drop this dice?
Where'd it go?
Oh, he dropped this. Oh, it's on the floor.
It's
over
on the floor
here.
already.
I thought I
need
got
a
it.
nice bed, ladies and
thought I got
gentlemen.
it. I thought I got it.
Six is doing like the pants dance.
I thought
trying to find the
I thought I
dance.
stuck it against
No,
the table.
no.
All right, here we go. Fairmite Cannon first.
Oh, what are you gonna call me? The plague father?
You were in the forest, so I have to
Papa
reroll these.
Nerds. Papa Nerds. What are we calling me?
So 2 hits, no additional, and 2 wounds.
You're not on my vibe right here today.
I'll
This is
call you
exciting.
Grandfather Nurgle.
All right, grandfather. I like
Grandfather.
two wounds. What's
2
this?
wounds. Fairmite Cannons into there.
Oh, this is gonna be painful. 2 go through. That's 4
4
damage. That's done. Does he explode?
So the rest of the shots are
He
wasted.
explodes.
Doesn't matter though.
No.
Okie doke. And then the Vanguard cannot see back there, so I think that is all for me. All right. That was unfortunate, not killing the Plagueburst Crawler.
That was cool. He is degraded though. I'll have to look up his degraded profile.
Yep.
Let's see what my CP look like. Do I gain some? Started my turn. We do. The tally is ringing up to 5 command points. That's such a auto include. At the rate you get CP back from this guy.
Nick does get a.
Holy bojangles. So I'm gonna go to 5 CP. I'm gonna score 10, 15 on primary.
Yeah.
2 to 1. 15 on primary. We like that. That's what we're here for. Okay. So I think I'm going to spend a CP to increase my Foul Blight Spawn aura again. I really just need to not lose to Electro Priests. That's the win condition here. So then we got to kill those Electro Priests downtown. Siegs, you have no other reserves, right? So if I can clear out these Electro Priests here,
Yeah, all the
these
reserves are-
Vanguard here, there's going to be quite the shortage of engaging off front points.
100%.
So let's make that a top priority. That's what I say. How do I kill these Vanguard though?
Well, you have indirect fire.
Yeah, I might need it over there. I guess this might be a 2-turn problem, unfortunately. Let's get this Plagueburst Crawler looked at. There's a Death Guard book right there. Could you look up his stats? And then also, I think there's an at full strat for Death Guard. I would like to use that if it exists.
All right, I will look at it real quick. So first I'll look at the profile on this Plagueburst Crawler. And there he is. So at the bottom tier, he moves 4 inches, hits on 5s, and that's the only degrade. So 5s and moves 4 inches. And then the stratagem, double check. Use the stratagem on a Plagueburst Crawler. That's the 3 damage one. Act at full tier. You have an auto explode strat.
Alright, we did find that 1 CP stratagem to count as top tier.
All right, we're going to pop that one right off.
Yeah, that's
So-
just really unfortunate.
And now this Plagueburst
Another
Crawler is
huge
going
swing.
to disappear into the ether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
don't do it.
Never to be seen again.
Don't do it. That's just why 1 wound.
Says the Admech player who
probably should've-
erases all the damage.
In hindsight, re-rolled the Disruptor Missile number of shots, but
Now the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought's also going to get the tally this turn, or maybe the Blight Lords will. I think the Blight Lords are going to get the tally this turn for +1 to hit. The Dreadnought's just going to shoot. Oh no. Well, basically, once one shoots, the other one.
yeah,
will
the
pull
rest
that
just
on his
hide
side.
back there.
So it's more likely the Dreadnought does damage. So I'm going to give +1 hit to the Dreadnought.
Okay.
The question is, how do I hold these objectives? The Tallyman wanders over here. He's going to need some protection from his friends.
He doesn't need no protection. He's the tally man. He's got a tally.
He's got a tally. Lord of Contagion's just going to walk. You
Okay.
shoot him, you shoot him. You're not going to shoot him.
Well, you can put the Death Shrouds right there.
We're going to get the Death
Yeah.
Shrouds involved.
Exactly. So it doesn't matter from what angle I try and shoot at him. As long as the Death Shrouds are within 3, cannot target
Cannot target.
him with ranged weapons.
We're going to keep the Death Shrouds nice and tucked behind this armored container for now.
Okay.
And then Foul Blight Spawn, Blight Lords. These are just going to kind of walk over here. Head down the center.
All right. So the Blight Lords are going to come up.
He's just going to have too much to deal with is the plan here. Oh, Siegs, why you put me in these positions with these Vanguard? So annoying. Let's advance that Foul Blight Spawn. Foul Blight Spawn's going to go 9 inches forward, really projecting that you can't charge me aura all over the place.
Okay. And you did spend that
I did
CP
spend
for
the CP.
extra range, which is super nice. John, what do you got for us?
Alright, so we are double checking some stuff right now about that stratagem. The 1 CP to act as full may only be for unclean machine spirits, which is a keyword the Plagueburst Crawler actually does not have. So I may have
Really?
been mistaken, unfortunately, on whether or not the Plague Risk Crawler could use that stratagem.
That'd be quite the swing. So he cannot. Is that like confirmed?
We're just reading everything now, but it appears that way.
All right. Well, I'll move him back and then figure out something else to do with him.
Okay. You can always advance him too,
Of course.
because he could get. He's moves 4 plus d6,
Yeah.
so he could
He
potentially
could
still get there.
advance instead of trying to hit stuff on 5s. These Poxwalkers, what do they want to do? They're probably going to meander out this way. But then they get stubborn off the planet.
Yeah. So either they
I don't
stay
want to
there.
give Stubber something to shoot. We'll get involved in this duel.
Get into the Vanguard.
No, we're just going to.
Just
we're going to stand there
Stand there and not die.
and not die. I mean, poke one head out a little bit. Not enough to get shot, but enough to mess with you.
Okay.
All right. Debating on this Plague Risk Crawler. It'll either do something over here or run backwards. Maybe it'll advance, but I'll see. I'll start shooting the stuff I'm going to start shooting, which would be this.
What we got here, John?
What's up?
Just want to go ahead and confirm, unfortunately, that 1 CP stratagem cannot be used on the Plague Risk Crawler. That is Machine Spirit only.
So his base move is 4 instead of 9.
Yeah. So you could still get it.
So
back there
I'm
with
gonna
that
roll an
advance.
advance roll here because I want this Plague Risk Crawler shooting for more than just this turn. Actually, right now it requires real effort to kill. It's a tough question. No, I'm gonna shoot with it.
Okay.
So we're gonna 5 inches out. It's not like a while we stand or anything, so I don't really care if it goes down. So I just moved it 5 inches back.
Yeah. So it only move 4.
Only move 4. All right. We'll shoot with it. We will do 2.
Psychic.
Oh, psychic, thank you. Yeah, I'll make sure I'm in range there, so I might as well shoot. Psychic. We'll do -1 to hit onto this 3-man Death Shroud unit.
And you gain a command point because you didn't spend it there.
Thank you. Good call. All right, +1, -1 to hit goes off on this 3-man Death Shroud right here, protecting the Lord of Contagion.
Okay.
And we will do an increased aura range off of. It doesn't do anything. We'll do -1 toughness, but I'm not really gonna shoot stuff that cares about -1 toughness anymore. So I'm just gonna not cast the Power and Perils. Okay. So we're gonna
Perils.
start with. This.
And did you want to spread the sickness?
Yeah, sorry. We're gonna spread the sickness with the Lord of Contagion. He is gonna take 1 mortal.
Just 1 mortal.
I think he has 5 left. He is a
Yeah,
champion.
he's an
That'd be
absolute
cool.
beast.
So that's the second one spread for 6 points now. All right. Let's do some shooting. Volkite blasters with +1 to hit into the Electro Priests. 5, 10, 12, 16. 2s to hit. 6s explode. Gotta love that tally, man. We got some 1s this time. And we got some 6s to make up for it. All right.
2s.
2s to wound, and these are 2 damage each. 6s will also be mortals. Really like this vehicle for 120.
That's 3
points.
6s.
3 mortals and a lot of saves. Those are also saves.
Yeah.
There we go.
5 ups.
That's probably the unit right there. So that's 2 damage each.
Unfortunate. So 5 ups.
Well, maybe not with Siegfried Pains. You never know.
5 are dead so far.
Yep.
They're
5
dead.
more dead. All right. So that's the Electro
That's
Priest.
just
Load
really
off my
unfortunate.
shoulders. This Dreadnought. Blowing up chickens, blowing up
It'd be
Electro
great
Priest.
if I could just roll a couple more 5s on that and just because
No.
if 1 or 2 priests survive back there,
Then the
that's
mortars have to do that.
yeah.
Okay. So we'll start with the mortar that hits on 5. Is going to go backwards into these Vanguard. Will be 2 whole shots. Good job, buddy. 1 hit. Kill 1. Kill 1 before you go down. Proud of you.
1 dies, a regular guy.
And we'll shoot these 2 entropy
That's the
cannons downtown into that
Okay.
Scorpius. Maybe I'll just kill it. 5s to hit. 2 hits. That's some Sieg space making.
I mean,
2 wounds, 8p4.
it's AP4.
It's AP4.
Alright, so 6 ups. No.
D3 plus 3 on each of these.
Up and low.
This is going to be 6, 10, 11 damage.
So it has 1 left.
There's 1 left. Oh, that's such a tempting thing. Well, I have another Plague Burst mortar. I can actually maybe finish that out.
All right. You leave a Plague Burst crawl on 1 wound, kills the Scorpius.
We're going to shoot the mortar downtown and ignore these Vanguard. All the other shots get wasted, but that's okay. This didn't move. That's okay. Needs to hold my objective.
Okay.
The mortar is 5 shots, trying to knock out this 1 wound Scorpius. 4 hits. 3s reroll on 1s, good thing. Plague weapons are good. 4 wounds,
Strength
AP2. Yep. Strength 8 will get him.
All right. Does he blow up? Nope.
No, all right. That's a load off my
I was
shoulders.
expecting that to survive.
It's like 1/3 of
was
Sieg's
just-
shooting just disappeared.
Can I just get one thing? One thing.
No things for
Not,
Siegs.
not a single thing.
Not things.
The Omnissiah does not, in fact, protect at all.
All right. So I think that's gonna be it for my turn. I'm gonna get domination, priority target, spread the sickness again. They don't owe me morale. You are good to go, Mr. Siegs.
All right. I think I'm. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
But just double checking.
Up to 7 CP you go.
All right.
I'm gonna see. I can't generate because I already generate this round.
So same
Oh
thing.
no, it's a new round.
Make this a 2, 4.
So 2 and a 4. You got that Shroud Psalm solid. And then what's the other one you have?
The Mars 1 for +1 strength on my heavy weapons.
All right. I'm going to see if I get more CP. I don't, but I get another chance now in my turn.
All right. So let's see if we can make a cheeky charge over here and maybe pile into that objective with OPSEC.
Yeah, that would be quite annoying.
We'll see. And we've got, once again, really hoping a couple of Corpuscari survive back there, because they would just sit there the whole game and get mortared. These guys will do the same thing, just shuffle up 6, and then they'll go ahead and shoot at those Plague. Those Poxwalkers, Fulgurites can't really do anything because of this Foul Blight spawn. So let's see if we can get the drill in action. All right, it can move out. I'm gonna just take some pot shots into the -1 to hit unit.
This is why I really value that 12-inch Furyman Fell Blight spawn. It cost me a lot of CP to get it into this army, but it just means I can play this mission the way I want without being hamstrung in my movement against these priests.
So he has 3 wounds left.
He's 3 wounds left.
I'm gonna just go for it. Calls for action.
Calls for action. Call.
I'm gonna try and snipe him get lucky on these Cerberus Raiders. All right. The Manipulous Man and Call. So Call won't be able to do anything this turn, unfortunately. And the tanks, I still want to finish off that Plague Burst Crawler, so same idea here. So bring Call up that way, and we'll bring the tanks. 1, 2, and then he'll come into this position.
Yep.
Cool. And bring the Manipulous over. Call will be able to heal him because he can heal anything. And the snipers don't really have much to do. They're just going to keep holding down there.
Yep.
All right, go into shooting. So see if these Vanguard can kill some more Poxwalkers. 4,
Let's hope
8, 12, 15. Here we go. Hitting on 3s.
I'm gonna win this duel. I want you to know that.
So
Maybe not.
these are the 2 damage ones.
These are 2 damage. They're both that. These are 1 damage. I need 6s.
So
5
5
are gonna die. All right. Well, we made it a far charge, which might be all we needed to do.
And those guys won't shoot because they're trying to hide. Then we have the drill here. Is going to shoot first. Everything into the Death Shroud Terminators that are there. And do you have any? You have -1 to hit on them?
The Death Shroud Terminators, no, just the Blight Lord. This 3-man is -1.
Yes, that's what I'm shooting at.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody wounded on that squad?
No.
Okay. So Melt is first. Full rerolls.
Nice.
2 miss.
-1 to hit. Putting in work.
No 6s. But
3 wounds though. 4 Benvils. Failed 2. All right. Is this a CP or reroll mode? Meltas are nasty against me, and every kind of wound matters right now. So I'm gonna actually burn it right now.
Okay. So 4 up.
We're good. Just 1 goes through.
All right. And damage.
Does kill a guy. So I'm down to 3 CP. I kept a
2d6,
Blight in line is
6
worth a lot
shots.
of effort.
6 shots with the flamers. Just 1.
Just 1.
AP1.
AP1. Yeah, we'll take that wound, unfortunately.
Okay.
2 left.
We'll go with the first Scorpius Disintegrator. It's going to put the Ferromite Cannon at the Plague Burst Crawler, everything else at the Blight Lords.
Makes sense.
Ferromite Cannon, rerolling these. Call, 3 hits, 3s to wounds, 2 wounds. Just need him to fail 1.
That's
Okay.
good. No, failed 1, I'm saying.
You failed 1.
I was,
So, does it blow up?
I was thinking
Nope.
it's regular armor. Plague burst down, that's okay.
And you've got 2 wounds, so we'll go ahead and
Great work before he went down.
Disruptor Missiles, only 1 shot into the Blight Lords, does hit, and does wound.
This wound will be
Does-
AP,
AP2.
AP2. I'm in the open on that guy. So it goes through.
Okay.
2 damage goes to 1 damage. We'll just.
And then the single shots.
Don't you do it.
Here we go with the Stubbers. That's 4 rerolls. 3 So rerolled as well. One additional hit. And 4s. Not bad.
All right.
See if we can get a failed save here. We
We
do.
got the one. All right. Down to one Death Shroud protecting my guy.
The last one, unfortunately, doesn't have any other targets, but I do have the snipers lined up where I could potentially shoot that Lord of Contagion.
Don't
So
you do it.
let's go with our friend, the other Scorpius Disintegrator, everything into that one guy, because
Yep.
I don't have line of sight to anything else. And Fairmite Cannon first. Triple sixes.
So probably get the Death Shroud.
3s. 4.
4. All right. That will
Alright,
get the
there,
Death Shroud.
that goes. And
But can he get just one thing?
here come the snipers. 1 hit.
One hit. All right. And I can call. 1 wound. Just AP2 will be a good invul. Armor.
No mortals there.
Yep.
Everything else is out of range over there.
These ponies advance or do they?
Yeah, and they're gonna try and snipe this guy.
Oh, my tally man. Don't do my tally man like that.
So here's the regular shots. Call. They're not. He's not -1, right?
No.
Okay. And then nothing.
Nothing. That's right.
And the sergeant hits and does your T5, right?
T5.
Nothing. Worth a shot. Because it would be really nice to just pick him off. Charges. Let's go with the Vanguard into that tank.
Okay.
Doesn't make it.
5 will not do it. Is that a CP moment? Looks like you need about a 7. Just eyeballing it.
Not really. I'd rather just keep getting the engage points.
Yeah.
Because they're tucked behind.
Change the primary
These guys.
score. Yep.
Nope.
3's not doing it either. I told you these Poxwalkers would win the race.
All right.
All right.
Not charging the Severus Raiders, obviously.
All right. You good?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know your
So I
morale
get
checks.
2 on engage.
2 on engage for Siegs.
Priority target once again. But I kept the tanks safe at least. Shouldn't be able to get the Plague Burst Crawler or that other guy to shoot at them. So hopefully I have the 3 remaining tanks for the next turn where I can really just pile on the damage.
Probably. So I'm going to see if I gain CP right here. I don't on another 4, but now I'm going to get to use a really cool trick on these Poxwalkers here. I'm going to use the Strat, the Dead Walk
You do
again.
gain ACP just normally.
Yep, so I'm going to go right back down to 3. So we're going to use
Let's see that roll
7
on the obey line.
7 3-ups trying to get these Poxwalkers back. So we got 5 Poxwalkers to resurrect. So watch this. Watch this cool stuff. This is some War Room trickery that we teach every week in the War Room, but I'm going to give you a sneak peek right here. Got these 2 Poxwalkers. Come on this side, Seeks. There you go. All right. Got these 2 Poxwalkers right here, right? So we're going to put them in coherency of both, so that way I'm going to be legal leader. Then we're going to put this one in coherency. This is just a 4-man unit right now.
He has to be in coherency of 2 models.
Nope, this is just a 4-man unit right now.
I thought you had more back here. Sorry.
That's that. So 4-man unit.
They only 2 left?
5-man unit holding the objective. And the last couple guys are going to make it all coherent. And then boom. I could actually go further and do it like that, but I don't need to. So just like that, we are poxing, we are walking. This would normally affect my primary score, but I'm getting the 15 for days anyway.
Yep, couldn't do anything about that.
All right, so 15 for my primary, and then this is a perfect unit to spread some sickness with in just a second here. So bloop, 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 bloop. We'll just do it now. D3 mortals, 3 mortals, 3 6-ups, 3 die.
Never change, Nick.
But we spread some sickness. Check that out. All right, 3 more secondary points over here.
All right.
I just wanted to do all that. That was cool. All right, let's obliterate these ponies. I gotta do some other stuff. We're gonna increase our Foul Blight Spawn aura. That's the name of the game for this one. So 12 inches up on that, down to 2 CP. We are going to give +1 to hit to, I think the Dreadnought back here, he could really appreciate it. Yeah, we'll keep on chugging along that path. Bring these Blight Lords onto the objective like so. And what we're really trying to do is just make it so that Siegs has to really work to get me off this objective. And hopefully make it so that he can't stop me from spreading the sickness either. Because I'll just have my models on it.
Yeah, you could block it off with the Blight Lords. They advance.
So yeah, these 2 Death Shrouds.
Or Death Shrouds, yeah.
They're going to advance. They're going to go
2
6 inches.
7 inches, right?
7 inches, yeah, thank you. I'm not used to these things moving 5. They've been used to. So he could maybe charge in with the Electro Priest, but if he does that, I'm just going to obliterate him. He can't walk to within an inch of this objective because he'll be within an inch of me. So then we'll just meander forward with our characters. Little entourage. And with his cargo containers also helping out, it's really hard for him to engage me effectively at all here. And
And then he's just gonna
he's
hold
just
down the
gonna
objective.
hunker down,
Yep.
start shooting that mortar, calling it a day.
Is the Lord of Contagion gonna come back, or
He,
is he gonna hold that objective?
honestly, he doesn't do anything right now, so he's just gonna spread some toughness 2, since it's battle round 4 to these ponies. He has that +3 in contagion. What else are these Terminators doing?
Yeah, all and then
Um,
I think they're gonna die.
yeah.
Maybe not. Shroud some.
All right, so let's do some shooting.
Yep.
We'll start with the things that don't have line of sight. This Dreadnought, all in on the ponies.
Probably you'll do it. And I assume you put the buffs on him.
Yep, and I believe we're in 12, so no -1, correct? So it's gonna
There is no minus. This isn't Stitchies.
Oh, this isn't Stitchies at
No,
all?
it's Mars.
So 2s to hit over there. All hits, 1 explode.
Yep. 2s.
2s to wound. 2 mortals at the end of it, and that many saves.
3 ups because of
That's
okay.
going to be...
That's what happens there.
All right, so now it's going to be hard for Siegs to contest every objective. We're just going to back him up, actually. Just
Okay.
trying to
No
make
worries.
that a farther charge for you. We'll shoot this mortar. We're just trying to knock out engagement off fronts over here. Nothing too crazy. 3 shots. Probably not doing it, but you never know.
4 models left. I would hope not.
2 hits. Always 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Both die.
Yep. So maybe we can knock it out for turn 5. Oh, wait, this is your turn 5. Well, never mind. I'm gonna do -1 to cast hit. I'm sorry. On to my Blight Lords. Blight Lords are -1 to hit, and we're good.
Okay.
All right. So that's gonna be it for me. Another 3 for everything, and that is all.
All right. Sounds good to me. So I will gain a command point.
I'm gonna see if I also gain some CP. I do, up to 3.
And you didn't gain in your turn.
I did not gain in my turn.
Okay.
Well,
Morale,
I did gain in my turn, but this is a new battle.
morale on them, but they're good.
Okay.
It's leadership 7 on the sergeant. So let's just come around 2 and up 4. I'm gonna try and make a 8-inch charge, or looks like a 7. I think it's about a 7. Try and get on that objective and survive the Playboy Scroller's combat, so I can obsec it. The snipers are gonna try and kill that Lord of Contagion. We got the priest that can come out, so they're gonna disembark 3. I have the Manipulus. He's gonna do the +1. So 10 inches. I'm gonna come out here, and I'm gonna try and get the invuln off up here. Everybody else will be back here. Kill the Poxwalkers and take control of that objective, and then put the 2-up invuln down there.
Yep.
These guys, just move 6. And we have the tanks over here. So, not really worried about Nick killing this. I just want to just completely cripple his ability to deal with the 2-up invuln priests over here.
Yeah, basically the Poxwalkers have been sacrificed to the 2-up invul gods. But this is Siegs' last turn, so I shouldn't deal with any... I shouldn't have to kill them. They mean 2-up invulns and I'll just leave them there.
Let's go that way. Scorpius tank will come up. And then the other one will come around the other side.
Yep.
All right, that's good there. The snipers are good in that angle to shoot at the Lord of Contagion. I think that's all. So we'll go ahead and get into shooting. These guys might as well touch the rune so I can shoot over there.
Well, you
I don't really want to.
You want to just kill the priest.
So I won't touch it then.
Okay.
Give him survive. We've got the... This has... No, that's not wounded. That's the guy who's wounded. So into the tank, we will shoot the Faramite cannon from the first one.
Yep.
And then we will shoot all the small shots. Or any of the Terminators wounded? The Death Shrouds?
One Death Shroud is taken a wound.
Okay, Death Shrouds have a crazy amount of attacks, so let's try and shoot into them with the Disruptor Missile and the Stubbers. So here come the Stubbers. Rerolling.
Yep.
There's all the 6s.
That's
So 3 additionals.
Get them now. Get them out of your system. That's what I like to hear.
4s. So 4.
4. All right. That'll be just 1 wound. We'll knock him down to 1.
2 shots on the Disruptor Missile. 1 additional hit. And 2 saves.
2 saves. Fails 1.
So he just dies.
He's gonna die. Yep.
And then the Ferromite Cannon. Rerolling.
Mhm.
1 miss, 2 hits. 3s, 1 save.
1 save.
One
One
invul.
4. He's good.
Oh, that's on the other, the Dreadnought.
Oh, AP 3 then.
Yeah, but you're good.
Five,
You made a
good,
5
yeah.
We'll shoot. We'll shoot call into him, the
Yep.
single guy.
Yep.
2 shots.
Call's got
Both
this weird
hit.
melta cannon.
Additional hit.
Oh, call.
3 wounds.
Into the dread.
No,
Yeah,
into
the
the single
Terminator.
disc round.
Fails 2. I should just get him right. 1.
Exactly
3.
enough.
Yep. That was nice.
Let me check. It might actually be D3. He might have 1 wound route.
Oh, that'd be great.
I think I have to be within 6 inches to get the
You
D6.
most certainly not wound 6.
No, I think that's the. Yeah, it's D3. If I'm in half range, it's D6.
Excellent.
So you have 1 lift.
1 Blight Lord remains. Or Dust Shroud.
Is it worth spending a CP on that? Yeah, because I don't really want to put any other shots at him.
Alright, rerolling the D3 into
All right, so
another one.
that's enough.
No, because reduced damage by 1.
Oh,
You
yeah,
have to
yeah,
roll
yeah,
5 or
yeah,
6.
yeah.
If you don't want to, that's fine, but you also have
No,
7
it's fine.
points.
I just
Yeah.
want to try and kill him.
Yeah.
So the next one, Heavy Flamers there.
Yep.
And we'll put the Meltas into this guy.
Into the dread, yep.
Or do I put the try and kill the Blight Lords here? I think I try and kill the.
The Blight Lord's a
Dreadnought.
-1 to hit. Okay.
I'm trying to kill the Dreadnought because it has 16 shots and it's very good against the 2-up Invuln Priest.
Yeah,
So here's the Meltas into the Dread. Is he -1?
he is not.
Okay, so re-roll that. No exploding. 3s, 4.
4 on the dread. Oh boy. Fails all 4. Alright, see if he dies.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and 9 damage is a lot of damage. Does he go boom boom? No.
Okay. And then the 2d6 Heavy Flamers. It's going to be 8 shots into the single Death Shroud. And that's going to be, yeah, you're the strength 5.
Yep.
Heavy Flamers.
4s to wound.
So it does kill the Death Shroud.
Kills the Dust Shroud. Very nice.
Sweet. All right. Entire Scorpius tank into the Blight Lords. Actually, let's see what the snipers can do against the Lord of Contagion. It'd be better to kill him.
Yep.
So here come the snipers. 2 hits. Come on, 6s. 1 6.
Alright, so 1 save.
Mortal and 1 save.
Save is good. He takes the mortal. He's down to 4.
All right, we're going to put the entire Scorpius into the Lord of Contagion.
Oh boy.
So Ferromite Cannon. Reroll everything. Oh, 1 hit. 1 wounds.
Can't get him. Didn't even try.
D6 shots, 4 on the Disruptor Missile.
Never underestimate the power of this garbage, though. Atomic shooting is
1 additional hit.
sneaky like that. 2.
2.
Just 4s.
Yep.
Fails them both. That's
D3 each.
1, 2, 3 damage.
Can
It's
the,
down to 1.
can the Heavy Stubbers do it?
Still have a CP reroll. Saying there's a chance. This is the second tank or the first one?
No, I fired the first one
Yeah,
already.
that's what I thought. Okay.
Into the Death Shroud.
Yeah, so this is the last of it.
Yep. 2 additional hits. Wound on 4s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna come down to the wire.
Give me 2 2s, 2 1s.
No ones.
No ones.
Not a chance.
Just not the game for that. All right, charge the priest in.
Brace into Poxwalkers.
Good.
This is going to happen.
And I'm going to put it so I can consolidate and just block off the 8. Oh, then you don't have OPSEC left.
No.
Okay. Here.
Oh, I
nailed it.
caught it. Dropped it, bounced off table, and into my hand. Sieg's gonna be calling me Grandfather Nurgle after this one.
I'm not really worried if I don't fight first.
Are you
frankly.
worried about Grandfather Nurgle? All right.
No. So, go ahead.
All right. Sieg's counts as not charging because he is 112 of my Foul Blightspawn aura. You can really see, like, I'm not going to capitalize too hard with it here, but
Oh,
it's
I
really
do have to see if the
powerful.
Vanguard
I'll charge
making
the
it to there.
paper spawn,
They
yep.
need a 7.
They got a 12.
Boxcars.
They're going wherever they want. They can even trap me against this wall.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So these Poxwalkers, probably
What's the stats on the Blade Lords in combat? I might just try and charge the drill in there.
3 attacks each. The sergeant is
What's
4.
the strength and-
5, because I get them axes. It's AP 2. You're going to be toughness 7. That's pretty much
Still
it.
winning on 5s.
Yeah, I reroll all to wound rolls because Arch Contaminator is live right now.
Okay, so I won't bother doing that.
All right. Poxwalkers. Pox 4 hits. I might hit on 5s. Here's the one I know that hit. Here's the other 3. Might be 2 wounds. It's definitely at least 1.
2 wounds. Feel no pain. I assume you're 1 damage.
Yep.
2 would die.
2 would die. All right, let's see if I hit on 4s or not. Poxwalkers.
I'm gonna just pile in.
Oh wait, I killed stuff in combat. Is that still a rule? Do I get models back? Oh, I do hit on 4s. I gain 2 Poxwalkers.
Oh, I do have to see if I
This
just
is
murder
gonna-
you with the 6s.
Oh, well, this would be big. If you kill me with the 6s, you don't get a 2-up anyway.
I would kill. You get feel no pains on 2.
All right. I don't think this is gonna matter at all.
So if you want to
You
just
can
do,
just put 1
just
down.
do the attacks again.
Oh, I'll just do attacks. It's fine. 2 attacks, 1 hit, no wounds. Okay, I'm gonna die.
And
That
then
was a fun adventure.
I'll consolidate onto the objective and just move block towards you.
Yep, not a problem.
2 CP over there for sure. I'll
2
just
up
spend
and
it
roll the
now.
priest up.
And the guys over there, doesn't matter about the attacks.
Nope.
Because I'm not going to degrade the Plague Burst Crawler.
Nope. He'll sling back. I think he's got 3 attacks. Oh, see. He might actually hit on 3s. He's a demon engine.
It's on 3s?
He's a demon
Oh,
engine.
what?
We'll see.
So you have a 5 and a 6.
No, he hits on 6s.
Alright, so 1
One
6.
Strength 7, 1 wound, AP nothing.
Good.
He's good. Okay.
Alright.
All
Just
right.
really hoping to kill that Terminator Lord.
So this is turn 5. I'm not going to score yet. I'm going to score at the end of my turn, but I am going to go up to 4 CP. So basically, I could try to muscle siegs off this, which is going to be super hard with a 2-up invul, or I turn around and try to get charges into these vanguards. So let's try that.
I did get a 2 for engage, and got my priority target to finish off. And while we stand draw, I'm on pace to get 10.
The Tallyman's going to walk up to the wall. The Sorcerer is going to spread the sickness onto this one. So I take 3 mortals down to 1, and I spread the sickness for 12. These Blight Lords are just going to turn around. This is turn 5, right? Or is this not turn 5?
I thought this.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, okay.
That's, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to turn around. And all we're going to do is see if he makes some charges. I'm going to shoot the Plague Burst Crawler into these 2 Vanguard. If I kill him, problem solved. Rot Hail Gun.
Are any of these heavy?
I think they're all heavy.
Okay,
so
so just
4s
mine.
to hit. Yep. Cool. Oh, Death Guard don't care about that. That's right. They always count as.
They have that special.
Yeah, that's special rule. So
Okay, so all hit.
4 hits. Yep. Strength 5 is going to be 3 AP 1s. And just like that, we freed ourselves from combat. I would declare the mortar elsewhere just because it can't fire into
totally.
that combat. We would do the mortar into. It doesn't make a difference. We'll do the drill. Try to get it while we stand. 5 shots. All right. We have 4 hits.
Okay, 4s.
And 4s will be 2 wounds.
All right. 4-ups. I'm gonna. That's the highest amount of damage you have, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'll just spend the CP now
Okay.
on a reroll. 4-up. Good. So I take 2 damage. Down to 12.
I don't think it's realistic I'm going to kill you with bolters. I could have set up to charge the drill, but I was more concerned about getting the
You're
5
probably
points
still
on
within
primary.
12.
I'm just going to let
Okay.
it go. So I'm going to score 15 more on primary again, on bottom of 5. 3 more for direct assault or priority targets, domination, and 3 for sickness. So I got 12, 12, and 15. And that's going to be it for me. Siegs is going to get 10 points on while we stand we fight.
Yep. That's the drill and Belisarius Call.
So what's that bring the total to?
All right, we are bringing up that total right now, folks. It looks like the total is going to be 94 to 67 in favor of the
Good
Death
game, buddy.
Guard.
Good game, Mr. Siegs. Death Guard again playing exactly the way I want to. They don't give 2 craps what Siegs is doing. Siegs is behind the wall with his whole army. Let him be behind the wall with his whole army. I'm going to camp on my objectives. I'm going to sit here. Do not bother me. And that's all I want to do. I'm sorry. I was a little bit over in the first
Yeah,
half
no
of the
worries.
game. That was,
I mean, didn't actually matter in the context.
No. I mean, that boat drone didn't really do anything, thankfully, so that worked out.
Yeah,
and then
no
it
worries.
actually opened up a hole later on, which you capitalized on.
Totally.
So hopefully it didn't
Yeah,
destroy
no
the
worries.
integrity of the game too bad. What do you think about your Admech?
I think Admech really struggled into Death Guard, frankly. There's a lot of 2 damage. Like, I could have had the Belarus Energy Cannons here for some indirect fire, but it really wouldn't have helped a tremendous
Not
amount.
against
The
Terminators.
Faramite Cannons actually did a good amount of damage into the Terminators, especially those Blight Lords and the Plague Crawler.
On turn 2, when your last can chickens poked out, they killed 5 Blight Lords right off the bat and
Yeah.
2 Death Shrouds. That wasn't nothing. But I think the Death Guard need to build to be able to shoot back, so I don't have to take that firepower turn after turn after turn. And that's what you saw. I was able to kill Scorpius and 5 chickens at range. That really lets me play this I'm sitting in the middle of the board game. Because I got charging on lock. You can't charge the Foul Blight Spawn. Now I have to worry about being outshot.
Admech just doesn't have the mission playing tools. Like if I took breachers here, you would have obliterated them in the center of the board. Like if I just put a brick of breachers.
If they tried to fight me, yeah.
Yeah, well, you could just walk the Blight Lords into me because
Yeah.
I'm taking away shooting from the list. So not really. I think the drills are quite good into Death Guard. You saw the drill the last two turns. It actually did quite a bit of damage.
Not easy for me to kill.
So maybe you go for a bit more spread out. Instead of 5 Iron Striders, you do a small unit of las cannons and then a couple more drills.
Little stuff too, like you have flanked a lot of stuff. That was
I tried to play and
it
pull
was
you
quite
apart.
annoying to catch all that. Like I really tried to cover my bases with Death Guard to make sure when someone does play against me, like I have the tools to deal with that. But it was hard.
I mean, there are a couple, swings that could have helped make it closer, like the Plagueis Crawler.
I mean, yeah, basically
just
I'm up a
obliterating that.
Plagueis Crawler, you're down a Scorpius.
Not finishing that off with some points, but it's tough. I think AdMech just struggles on some of these missions where you see there's 3 objectives in the middle. None of them are safe. They're all out in the open. Don't have durable stuff really. The drill's the most durable thing, but it doesn't have an invuln, so there's some firepower like your entropy cannons.
Yeah.
I think it's just tough, honestly. I think AdMech have really probably been hit the hardest by the latest codexes, honestly. We rated them as S tier
Yeah.
in
Probably dropping back
in the
to
fall.
just A.
They're still very powerful
They're
into
still
most
super
factions
good,
of the game. But the top tier ones, it's difficult.
Well, they're getting a codex still. They're still playing without one of those.
Still playing without a codex, but you see how powerful it is to have durable board control.
And good secondaries. Like I just casually spread the sickness all over the place.
Yeah.
It was awesome. All right, do we have any questions from the chat, Mr. Lennon?
We certainly do. We've got a couple. For you, Mr. Nick, how much do you think having access to the Ferryman stratagem actually makes a difference in Death Guard?
It's the difference of night and day. Like when it doesn't necessarily change anything. You can try to keep everything in a nice tight 6-inch ball for the Foul Blight spawn, but that's not spreading out. This is a nice mission for objectives. Like the objectives are fairly close together. It didn't have to be this mission. It could have been one where the objectives are further apart. Then you really want to spread out. The whole premise of Death Guard, in my opinion, is don't mess with me while I score my points. If I can get charged, I can be messed with. So I really want to take every precaution to not be charged.
All right, and the next question is for you, Mr. Richard. What did you think about the Ferromite cannons? Are they here to stay?
They actually did work in this game. They did the most killing. Disruptor missiles didn't really do much. AP2 isn't great, but having Strength 9, AP3, flat 3 damage, it actually did work over the course of the game. It's only 3 shots, so that's its big limiting profile. Maybe you do 1 Scorpius tank with the Belarus cannon so you can still pick off things with indirect fire, and then have 2 of them with the Ferromites. But I actually like them in this game.
Yeah.
Them and the Meltas did the most work, and the last cannons that turn.
All right, next up for Mr. Nick. Would you stick with the Inexorable?
I would. I didn't actually get to show off what I wanted to. I think I was being a little conservative with my CP because I didn't start out with many and I'm still learning this CP management army. But what I wanted to do was use Flash Outbreak on one of my bloat drones, fly it forward that turn where I shot the chickens, make them -1 toughness, and make them -1, make all my guns an extra AP against them. Then that Volkite Blaster Dreadnought is Strength 6 going into Toughness 5 at AP 1. A lot more chickens will take damage from that stuff. It also makes my my bolters on my big 10-man Terminator brick, like that becomes a lot more powerful with -1 toughness and AP 1 thrown onto them. So I didn't play as aggressively to show off Inexorable, but I do really like having those options. AdMech's not an army that relies on tremendously powerful armor to stay alive, so AP -1 isn't super valuable in this match, but against Space Marines, Toten Storm Shields, I'm going to want that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good in most matchups.
Yeah.
Like AP1 is just solid to have in
Yeah.
most cases.
All right, here. So the next one then is for Richard. Would this make you change anything with AdMech, or maybe consider some new units, such as they're asking about the Castellan robots or breachers?
The Castellan robots, their problem is to get the double shots, you basically have to stay stationary. And once I'm in...
a unit of 2 controlling a fire lane.
Yeah, because they actually have the nice defense if they sit in a Aegis protocol. They are pretty pricey though, 110 points.
Yeah.
And the Chicken Walkers, they don't have as much defense, but they have
They're more
they have
explosive.
mobility,
Like
and they have the,
when they shoot something.
they have access to
something's
that
dying.
+1 to wound strat. I want to have as much high strength weapons as possible. Overall, I think the change I would make is bring in 2 more drills and drop the Iron Striders. Keep the Scorpius tanks as my long range firepower, and bring in because they just don't have the defense now. Everybody's gearing up for Death Guard, so they're adding things like these entropy cannons, las cannons, multi-meltas. That's just going to obliterate. You saw it. I have to make 6-up invulns really to keep them alive, and that's just not reliable. So maybe I just go for more drills, which help me with the board control, because I can leave them out here and be like, fine, you want to come out and shoot the drill? Yeah, fine.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Really excited about the Death Guard 2-0 with rocking out high 90s wins on both of them.
Powerful new
Hot
codex.
sunny day in Florida out here. So, really powerful codex.
What
We're
do we
going to
got?
show it off in the war room right after this.
Yep.
Mark Perry's going to take his stab at Death Guard. I think he's on a similar style, you know, Terminator based with some shooting, but a different approach. I know he's doing way more Death Shrouds, no Plague Brisk Crawlers, triple Dreadnought. We'll see how it all pans out.
Oh, yeah.
So check that out. He's going to be playing at 5 p.m. Eastern Time in the War Room for our War Room members only. John's going to link it for you in the chat. In the War Room, we teach 6 classes per week on competitive 40K, do weekly meta-analyses, have our private stream coaching matches like tonight's, where instead of just playing the game like you play this one, we really explain all the ins and outs and ideas that go behind all of the moves and break it down for you. So if you're interested in bringing your game to the next level, check it out. Mark Perry's Death Guard versus John Lennon's Sisters in Guard.
Yeah, we're trying as many different variations of this Death Guard list as
He's
possible. Trying to find
the
the
army.
list.
Yeah.
Then on Saturday, we are going to be playing in the Las Vegas Nopen. Us, along with Art of War Down Under, Tabletop Titans. We've got Vanguard Tactics, Hellstorm Wargaming, all the good, awesome stream channels. So we're going to be playing at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and that's Necrons and Slash Demons. And then on Sunday, we have the final here. So very exciting, and we look
see
forward
you
to
guys
seeing you
soon.
there. Thanks so much for hanging out with us.